If you're going to be an umpire in Major League Baseball and get the call egregiously wrong, you can't just have a short temper and start ejecting people. Unfortunately, today's home plate umpire in the Mariners game, um, Manny Gonzalez, didn't really take that to heart. He had a horrible, horrible call, and he ejected Mariners right fielder Dominic Canzone because Dominic Canzone was talking about balls and strikes from the dugout and basically heckling the ump. And then Dan Wilson came out and was like, "What are you doing?" and got really, really angry, and Dan Wilson got ejected. I believe that is the just second time in his career he's been ejected as either a manager or player. He was actually ejected once earlier this season, and I definitely see that that definitely fired up the team as well as some really cool play from Brian Wu today. So the Mariners played incredibly well, but unfortunately it fell short, and a lot of it can go on to Caleb Ferguson, who is currently sitting with a 4.07 ERA with a 3.4 record through 60 games this season, 42 strikeouts and a 1.21 whip in 55 and a third innings pitched. I genuinely feel like he might be a candidate to be designated for assignment. Moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the game.
Joining me for this video. Remember, if you like the video, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and ring that bell if you want to get notified every time a new video goes live. I publish multiple videos a day.
Wu got tagged for 3 walks in the first 3 innings, which is very uncharacteristic. It was actually the first time he walked 3 batters in a start this year. He went 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, walked 3, struck out 3, gave up 1 home run. Scoring started up in the bottom of the first with Junior Caminero with a single to score Yandy Diaz and move Brandon Lowe to third. Then Josh Lowe grounded out into a force out, which got him an RBI to make it 2-0. Junior Caminero out at second, and Brandon Lowe scored. Top of the fourth, Cal Raleigh hit his 51st home run of the season, putting him one behind Mickey Mantle for second. Then on the very next pitch, by the way, Cal's at bat was 9 pitches and he homered. And then Julio homers, make it 2-2. Jorge Polanco on not the next batter, 2 batters later, Jorge Polanco hits a home run, makes that his 23rd of the season, 3-2 Seattle. Bottom of the sixth, Junior Caminero gives up the home run hits the home run that Brian Wu gave up. Then later in that inning, Tristan Gray sac fly to score Josh Lowe. Top of the seventh, Cole Young sac fly to Jake Magnum. Eugenio Suarez scores 4-4. Bottom 7, Junior Caminero doubles to score Chandler Simpson and Yandy Diaz to make it 6-4 Seattle. And then Mitch Garver in the top of the ninth out on a sac fly to Josh Lowe. Jorge Polanco scores 1 out. The bases were loaded at that point, and unfortunately, the Mariners were unable to capitalize with the bases loaded, only scoring a single run there. The ninth inning was very, very just not great for the Mariners. Mariners went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the start of the game, getting their first base runner in the third inning, which isn't a great way to handle things. Overall, today, Randy Arozarena went 0 for 4 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Cal 1 for 5 with a strikeout, a ribby, and a run. Julio had 1 for 4 with a strikeout, a ribby, and a run. Josh Naylor had an 0 for 4 day. Not loving that from Josh Naylor. He also had a little bit of an incident where he almost missed a play at first base, and he stumbled, and then Brian Wu ended up getting collided with, and then later on, Brian Wu ended up taking a ball off the thigh. It was a whole thing. Brian Wu just got absolutely physically mangled today. Jorge Polanco was 2 for 2 with 2 runs, 2 walks, and a ribby. He was on base all 4 times he was up to the plate today. Dom Canzone went 0 for 1 before being ejected, and then Luke Raley went 0 for 1 before being ejected, or before after that coming in for Dom Canzone. He also walked once. J.P. Crawford 1 for 3 with a walk. Cole Young 0 for 2 with a ribby on that sacked fly. He was pinch hit for Mitch Garver, who went 0 for 0 with a sacked fly and a ribby. Mariners overall had 5 runs, 6 hits, 5 ribbies, 5 walks, and only struck out 5 times. That's great. Woo, 5 innings pitched. Caleb Ferguson unfortunately came in, did not pitch an inning, faced 3 batters, gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned and walked 1. Yeah, not great. And he hit a guy. Not great. Bizzardo came in to clean that up and didn't give anything up. Gabe Spire took the loss, going 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned, walked 1, struck out 2. Vargas cleaned up for Spire, 1/3 of an inning, and got a strikeout. And then Jackson came in and went 1 inning and struck out 2 to actually have the Mariners striking out the the Rays more often than they were. Game time was 2 hours 47 minutes, 7,833 in attendance at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Let's go ahead and talk about the top of the ninth. Griffin Jax replaces Kevin Kelly. He walks Jorge Polanco. Then he walks Luke Raley. Then J.P. Crawford singles on a fly ball to center fielder Jake Magnum. Jorge Polanco to third, Luke Raley to second. Now, we thought that there was going to be a score there, but J.P. Crawford got the stop sign. Luke Raley didn't see it and actually almost got thrown out at second base. But at this point, there's 3 on, nobody out. Bases loaded. Mitch Garver comes up, hits a sac fly to right field. Jorge Polanco scores. Mitch Garver was pinch hit for, and at this point, Garrett Cleavinger is in. He replaced Griffin Jax. Randy Rosarena comes out and flies out to right field, and it's shallow, so nobody gets to advance. And then, unfortunately, the MVP of the team, Cal, pops out to the third baseman. 3 outs. Rays win 6-5. Now, Rasmussen went 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Walked nobody, struck out 2. It was Uceta who walked 3 and Jax who walked 2 for the 5 Mariners walked. Rasmussen had 2 wins, 2 strikeouts. Baker had 1, and Kelly had 2. The Mariners only having 5 strikeouts today is really good, and I think that's very important. Josh Naylor turned an unassisted double play. We went 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Obviously had the sac flies from Garver and Young. Luke Raley executed a sacrifice bunt. J.P. Crawford and Jorge Polanco had 5 bases. Cal had 4. Julio had 4. And yeah. Garver had his 27th RBI. Polanco his 63rd. Raley 108. Julio 79 and Young 24. I'm incredibly excited about the way Julio is doing because Julio actually became the most recent Mariner to hit 20 FWAR, which is really good. Which is really, really good. The Rays went 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position, so that's 20%. And we went 25%. We both left 6 on base. So, yeah, you would think that the Mariners should have won this game. And had it not been for Caleb Ferguson, I believe that they would have won the game.
Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video today. You can follow me at my other socials. You're going to follow me on TikTok at Sammy5436. You can follow me on Instagram at Sammy5436. Or at Samantha P54361. You can follow me on Patreon or other paid platforms at Sammy5436, including Ko-Fi and one where that's a little bit less safe for work. Patreon members will get Mariners recaps approximately 12 hours before others, as well as access to some YouTube videos earlier than here. I'm generally going to try to make 1 YouTube video a week available early by a week on Patreon. I haven't decided what, and that will start next week. You can support me on Patreon for $1 a month. Coffee is also $1 a month. My other platform is $6.99 a month. And you can also follow me on most other platforms at Sammy5436. You can also email me at SamanthaPond54361 at outlook.com. Thank you.